everybody. Welcome to the Journey Before the Adventure. We are getting ready to head out. We're still in Union City. We're stopping to get gas and coffee. So Margie is what? Yeah.
Coffee.
So Margie is going to head in and get the coffee. So we're just gonna wait on her. But I don't know if they'd let me go inside. If they let me go inside, I would take y'all inside. So I sit out here and wait on her. So today we are headed to New Bremen, Ohio, which is kind of a different way out than what we took last week. So there'll be different things to see. But other than that, not much going on. It is kind of chilly this morning here. So, but it's not as bad as what it was a few days ago. But we got a couple of things we're doing today. We're going to the Bicycle Museum of America. That's in New Bremen. And then we're headed over to Hilliard, Ohio. And they have the Early Television Museum. Now, I think it's only when they're talking about television, I think they're just talking about, they're talking about shows or anything like that. I think they're talking about the style televisions they had back then. So, but that's what we are planning on doing. So Margie just went. She just went over here. So she's in Packasack right now. So, hey, Robin, thanks for coming in. Hey, Sandy. So we're sitting here waiting on Margie. So shouldn't take that long, just depending on how many people's in there. But it looks like almost everybody in the parking lot's out of here. There's nobody pumping gas right now. Oh, there's one person, but they're out here pumping gas. So, but she is getting coffee for the both of us. So, but I would have been in there helping her, but we got up a little late and she knew we had live stream. And like I said, I don't know if you're allowed to go in to Packasack while doing this. So that is not Margie. But yeah, today should be fun. So, but the way we're going, usually, like I said, would normally be a way that we would leave Union City because we're going in a totally different direction than what we normally would. So we'll be heading up there here pretty soon. Sorry. It was 9 o'clock. I started knowing that we were just going to be sitting here in the parking lot of the gas station. So because she just went in as we started. But the tractor trailer's pulling out. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. I hope we have a good adventure. Oh, another person walked out. Wasn't Margie. So I did look at some stuff for the Bicycle of America Museum, and it looked like they had some weird stuff, like almost like they had like bicycles that were homemade, like somebody made them at home. So it looked kind of strange. So I can't wait to get there and see what they got. But I know that if I'm right, it's only going to cost Margie and I about $3 per person to get into this place. So I don't know how big it is or how long it'll take us to get through. But then we'll head on over to Hilliard to the Early Television Museum. So, and that one looked interesting as well. So, but I don't know what they have. I've seen just very little of them to know exactly what they're about. But I can't wait to get there, and I'm wondering why it's taking Margie so long to get out here. But because it doesn't look like it should be. Doesn't look like it should be busy right now because, like I said, there's nobody at the pumps. Oh, that might be it. Margie's cousin's working today. So, which is funny because he was working last night when we were here last night. So either he's working or his truck out over there broke down, and so give people time. Come in before road trips gets going. Only 3 watching right now. Robin, we were running late, so that's what it was. So I got you. So you're saying sitting here gives people time. But yeah, we would have probably already been on the road trip had it not been for that we woke up a little late. We got started on time. We started the live stream on time. We just did not get up in time, so we were kind of rushed. So up here she comes. There's Margie. So what else did you get?
This is my coffee.
Okay.
Here, do it this way.
All right.
Oh, I got lots of ice.
Oh, that's what. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna pump the gas real quick.
Do you want me to come out? All right. So that's gonna be it. As soon as she gets the gas pump, I'd get out and pump the gas for her if she would have asked me. If I would have known she was ready to go, I would have gone ahead. People have a chance to not miss things. I got you. I realized what you said afterwards, Robin. But let's see. So out here you can see these houses, and I don't know if you can tell which one, but there is one that my grandmother lived in. So she lived that close to the railroad track. I don't know if you can tell that's a railroad track running behind Paccasac, but that's a railroad track right behind Paccasac. So yeah, my grandmother lived that close to the train, and they would come through here and blow their horns. They blow their horn every time they come through here. I mean, I'm not talking about once. It's like 2 or 3 times, and they're loud, especially when you're in this area. But yeah, we're going to be heading out here pretty soon. But I know it's kind of boring right now, but we're going to get going here pretty soon. I'm going to flip this camera back around. Really think StreamYard needs to work on that, because I think there should be an easier way to flip your camera around while you're live streaming. So, all right. I think the gas is in. You can see Margie's back here in the window. She's looking at something. The gas is done. So I think she's looking at her phone. She might be setting her phone for the directions to get to New Bremen, even though she told me she knew how to get to New Bremen. So here she comes. What are you doing?
Put directions.
I told you.
Proceed to West Chestnut Street.
That I was putting in directions. Now I lost the keys.
So did you just put in New Bremen, or did you put in?
I put where we're going.
Okay. So I'm going to flip you guys around so you can see what's going on.
Okay. I'm just going to plug this in.
I'm going to need that. Are you going to need it?
You can use it. I'll just let mine.
No.
No, it's okay.
I don't know what I'm on whenever
Well, here, just plug it in and use it. Oh,
I'm sorry.
I just need to-
Does this one work with mine?
Should.
All right. Give me a second. Things are going to get rough.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
And we're off.
Are you sure it works?
Yeah, it should. Hold on. Make sure it's plugged in.
I didn't hear it turn on.
I just used it, so.
Well, let me flip it and see.
Turn left onto West Chestnut Street.
Maybe it won't make the noise whenever we're on live stream.
Ready?
All right, we're on Chestnut Street. Did you put ice in?
Yeah.
All right.
If you need to open that to make it give you more room for the cord.
Sorry.
Next stop sign.
Here we go. We are headed. I didn't think it was going to be this big of a coffee.
Well, you're lucky you even got coffee.
At the stop
both
sign, turn left onto
Why is that?
South Columbia Street.
As soon as I filled your cup, it was out. I had to get a different kind.
Oh, well.
So I guess maybe next time we'll just go to Casey's.
Well, I don't know. Last time we went over that way, they were.
They were out the one coffee.
Yeah.
But today we're going to buy the Black Rifle coffee.
Turn
All
left
right.
onto West Front Street.
We're going to go up. Well, not through main part of Union City. You look down the main part of Union City, and we're going to turn on the next. I guess would that be
we're
the?
turning here.
This is the cross way, but to another part of the main part.
14 miles. Turn left
So-
onto US 127.
But going down this street when we get on the Ohio side, which is after this stop sign up here, this will be the main part of their, right?
Yep.
Main part of their part of the city. I felt like that guy was going to try and go.
Well, he told me to go, and I thought he was going to go.
So this is the Ohio side of our city.
Not much to it.
You know,
This is the. They have,
The
they just
Buckeye.
started- Well, they just started serving food again.
there's the
Pizza, chicken.
fire department and police station.
This is Morning Fresh.
Yeah, but you can't. If I'm looking this way, Margie, you can't.
Oh, okay.
All right, there's
thought you
the
were
city
doing
building.
I didn't know.
I can't whip it around.
I didn't know. I thought you were paying it back.
Yeah, but I mean, you were doing a little quick. Hey, Pete, thanks for coming in. So, but
I can't help it.
I know.
Bump.
But all right. So we're heading out on. This is 47, right?
Mhm.
So here's. Oh, this was our A&W. It's not our A&W anymore. They've changed it to something else.
It's called Bears Fast Food.
Oh,
Well, I've not eaten there since they
right.
redid it.
Neither have I.
I hear they're pretty expensive.
Are they?
I want to try here.
Oh, out here at the bowling alley.
The Smoke and Pen Barbecue. Yeah.
So there's our bowling alley right there.
Restaurant.
Yeah. All right, we're headed out on 47 on the Ohio side, and we're going to New Bremen, Ohio. Which is funny is because when it came to bikes, what I always remember was Burkittsville going for bikes. So, do you have anything you want to say? Talk about?
Just focus on driving.
Can you think of anything?
It's still chilly here today. I was hoping it'd be warmer.
Yeah.
It's windy, but not as windy as it was the last Sunday.
Yeah. So, like I said, this is a back road. I don't know what the signal's going to be like going this way. You know what I mean?
We should be good. We're going to 127, and then we're going to turn left. I don't think we'll take it. We won't go through Salina or anything. I
Right.
don't think. We might.
If you want to look at the side, there's what Ohio looks like. Looks like Indiana.
That's where all the kids go to just
Yeah.
like Union City, Ohio.
Yeah.
So.
So because we sit on the state line, we have two schools. So we'll be passing the Ohio side school, which is actually out in the country. Our school is in town. That curve we just went around, I was told, was called Dead Man's Curve. That's what my grandfather told me. And as you can see, it's kind of cloudy and gray out right now. It does take a little while to get out to the school.
We'll go through where we were going to do that video on the candy store. We'll pass that, I believe.
Oh, really? Where's that?
Harry Bird's candy store. Remember when Mom passed out?
Yeah, but
it's just like I don't know if you want to say it. It's just a little past North Star.
Right. So we're taking 127 to.
That's what I said. I'm going to go up here.
So we won't go all the way into Salina because New Bremen is kind of south of St. Mary's, isn't it?
When I went to New Bremen, I had to go through Fort Recovery all the way over.
Well, yeah. Well, you're leaving Portland. You're not leaving.
I had to get on 118 though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right. So we're getting closer to for me to show you the school for the Ohio side, and it's called Mississinawa Valley, is what it's called. Yep, there it is.
That's a K through 12.
Yeah.
The next little town we'll go through is
Ansonia. Did we go through Ansonia?
Yeah.
We hit 127 before for sales, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but the funny story about Margie going to New Bremen a long time ago, we worked with a guy named Kevin, and Margie worked more closely with him than I did because they were on the same line. And New Bremen's known for decorating for Christmas.
Supposedly.
And he told Margie, you should come over and see my house. We decorated this year. And Margie went all the way over there, and the guy had one strand of lights up, and that's all there was.
I could have just killed him when I went back to work the next day.
Made her drive all the way over there to see a house with one strand of lights.
You better be lucky there was other lights up. But he was a nice kid. I don't know whatever happened to him now. Oh wow.
You don't know what that is?
No.
Margie, we've seen this before. It's for grapes.
I never noticed.
Grapevines, yeah.
Never noticed that before.
All right, so be heading into Ansonia here pretty soon.
Passing down Lightsville Road.
Cool Town, Lightsville. Hold this just for a second. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't know she was going to point it at the ceiling.
Did I?
Yes. All right. So there's a big farm there. I don't know. Is there much to really see going this way? Not much. It's all just farmland.
that way, go to Greenville, go left, take you for a company.
Right.
That's the only thing I got. My friend Roxanne lives here.
Roxanne.
Roxanne Drew Meadows.
I don't think I know who you're talking about. Did you say yeah?
Yeah, Roxanne.
Oh, yes.
This is some kind of, what is it called? Wet rooms?
Yeah.
We need to go out there.
Oh,
But then I'm scared I'll get.
it doesn't look like there's much out there to look
I
at.
don't know. It said that I need to go out there and just at least read what it is.
Right, right.
Haley brought up we should go to Turkey Run.
What's that Turkey Run?
Turkey Run State Park.
Yeah.
They have trails and stuff.
Okay.
Go to Okeechobee,
What's Okeechobee?
Bluffton State Park. They have wild deer that come out. So we have a mail
What is this, mail carrier? Would that be Union City?
No.
No. What would it be?
It's
Was it Anson?
that's what Sharon and Steve were considered.
Oh, okay.
I should say Steve.
All right. So we're coming up to Ansonia. So probably what Ansonia is best known for over here is the Whistle Stop,
Yeah.
which is a bar, and they have what is called the Queen of Hearts.
I don't think they do it anymore.
No, I think they still do. I don't think it's just
They did the Queen of Hearts, and it drew a lot of people because the jackpot was so high.
yeah,
And they have a very nice restaurant.
yeah,
And then
yeah. Well, we've ate at the Whistle Stop. The Whistle Stop.
I've never eaten
Yeah.
at Whistle Stop, but they're like redid some things, and then you have Eldora Speedway. Which
Well, that's
I'm
not
sure-
here.
No, but
Yeah.
they do some like race weekends. They like
Yeah.
they get a lot of Eldora. What do you
People
Yeah.
coming in town.
Somebody said that we should try the Whistle Stop for dinner one night.
I
You've already had.
yeah,
the
I
Whistle
have
Stop.
already.
I've never had the Whistle Stop. Which Ansonia is not a very big town either. So.
Right.
They have a Casey's too.
Yep.
I think that's the only gas station
Are you sure?
they have. Mm-hmm.
Or did they? Was that where the old gas station was, and they put Casey's there? Wow.
Here's where your dad plays cards.
I know. Where'd we get coffee the last time?
Casey's.
I don't know. I think Casey's coffee tastes better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny because the next town is for sales, but these are Ansonia Tigers, and it's the
Yes.
for sale.
Yes. Yeah. What's funny is what she was saying was Ansonia, the mascot for their high school is the Tigers, but the next city up, which is for sales, their mascot is the Tigers. So.
Are they different counties?
Yeah, they're in different counties.
I didn't know if they were.
I think so. Are they?
I don't know. I've never really paid attention to.
There's Ansonia, or there, we left Ansonia, so we won't be going through Versailles. We'll be coming up here. There'll be a road called 127 that we'll be making a left on, right? So, and it would be neat if we could go up through Salina, see the lake. It's really,
It's beautiful.
Yeah. So, and we know somebody who lives there now. Well, we know somebody else who lives there too that works with us. But look how Margie looks driving. She looks so stoic.
Just pay attention.
But
They don't need to see me. They just need to hear me.
so I don't know how well it is in here. If it's because I know there's probably noise from the car and everything like that. And I think the last time I looked at this, I could hear me, but it sounded like I was a ways from the camera. So I don't know what's that's going on or anything.
Well, we're gonna turn here in a minute.
So
Oh, those are new.
turkey, chicken, hogs. Do we know what they are?
Next stop sign, turn left.
They're new though.
So
I would say they're probably turkey parts.
he says we're good. I think he's saying we're good on audio.
Okay. Thank you, Pete.
Hey, love bugs. So if you just wanted to get up and watch a drive, this is where you want to go.
It looks like the sun's trying to come out.
Yeah.
Please.
Marty said the sun looks like it's starting to come out. What is this over here?
I have no idea.
Well, it looks like a small town. How come we don't know?
That's not.
It must just be a small collective
It's
of
not a
farms.
town, I know
That's
that.
what I'm just saying. It must be a small collective of farms together. So, all right. So this is 127. We'll be making a left here because one way takes you to Salina, the other one takes you to Greenville. So we got some traffic coming,
Got lots of traffic coming your way.
especially for a Saturday morning.
Mm-hmm.
So we got this. There's a bar here. Bar?
No, it's a power equipment place.
But it used to be a bar, didn't it? Yeah.
But now it's called Spartan Mowers Skag Power Equipment.
Okay. I was gonna say that they got some funny stuff out front of a bar or no, on the side.
Outdoor tiny power equipment.
So roughly, we started live stream at 9. It probably will last a little over an hour now, but it's supposed to take us just under an hour to get to New Bremen from Union City. Was that right? 45 minutes. So, but we did sit outside of Pack-a-Sack for a while. Well, you were in there for a while. So, see, I didn't know that's what you were doing. I kept looking at the pumps. I'm like, there's nobody at the pumps, and I'm like, unless Margie's cousin's taking, unless you.
When I went to pump the gas, they put this big sign on the hose now.
Yeah.
It says it's like this wide. I don't know. Anyway, it made the hose so heavy that I had to maneuver it to get it in the gas tank.
Oh wow.
I don't know why they would put that on the hose.
So,
made it so heavy.
I don't know what kind of vehicle we're buying right now, but
I lost the track.
I meant what they're carrying. We got to turn what?
I'm gonna turn right now.
Oh, it's just a slight turn, isn't it? It's right here. Yeah, it is. So we will. Yeah, we're going to be going by Annie Oakley's grave. We won't be stopping. I think we've done Annie Oakley's grave twice, haven't we?
What?
Just once. I thought we went to it before.
No. I didn't realize we were turning.
No. I think I went to it with somebody else. So, if I can remember right. No, I think I did a video. I might have stopped there that one time when you couldn't go with me on the way back from, because I found out, where was it? The Temple of Tolerance I think is it in Troy? It might be in Troy or Sydney. So we won't be stopping to Annie Oakley's grave, but I will show you where the graveyard is. So they have a really big headstone. Right here's the graveyard coming up. Cemetery, I'm sorry. Cemetery. So Annie Oakley she's probably going to be a pretty good headstone. Up, they got a sign up right beside her. So I know it's kind of hard. We went by really quick.
Sorry.
That's all right. Just to look outside, just some all farm area. But get to see some old looking, farmhouses. All right, so we are in a very small community. I'm sure there's a name, but
I think this might be North Star, maybe?
North Star.
I don't know
But
100% sure.
Usually, I mean, you'll find stuff like this.
I do not like this stop sign, though.
No, you can't see very well,
You can't
can you?
see either
It's
way.
like in the middle of a curb. Well, I mean, if we were on the other side, it's kind of like the one that's going on 32, though. So, but yeah, we have small little areas like that. They don't have anything in them. It's just a cluster of houses together. So I'm sure, I don't know if any of you are from large cities or anything like that. Obviously, I think you guys can tell me and Margie are more from a rural. And when I say rural, I mean rural area. I think there's been times, if you guys watch VP says that we live in the sticks, is what VP says. Yeah, he says that we live in the sticks. Even though we live in what is the population of Union? About 3,000. I mean, it's not big, but that's counting both sides.
I mean, it's not like a large.
So the Indiana side is larger than the Ohio side, and there's a reason for that. Oh, thanks, Pete.
It says they have like 2 miles to go, and I don't know. Road 18.
Well, why do you have that up?
I didn't know that.
All right. County Road 18 is where we're turning.
Turning right, correct?
You're turning right and 2.6 miles.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, let's slow down a little bit.
So we got. I don't know what kind of farm that is.
Also, over here in Ohio, we have Cooper Foods, Cooper.
Yeah.
So a lot of farmers have. And of course, I think they do hogs too.
Yeah.
But they'll say Cooper Farms.
Yeah.
So they a lot of turkey farms.
Looks like we got an old church coming up here.
The sun has finally made its way out.
Yeah. Bob came out this morning.
Clears up.
Bob. Big orange ball. So yeah, here, this is actually I thought it was an old church. This looks like a large church that we're coming up on. Doesn't it?
Probably a Catholic church.
You think it's a Catholic church?
I'll tell you what, that one they passed at St. Anthony, that church is beautiful.
Yeah.
And then they have the school right beside it.
Do you think, well, if it's Catholic, then they would.
It might not be.
Well, I mean, they probably have the priest. Yeah. I think we might have lost signal there for a second. It looked like it went black. All right. We got 0.8 miles, so just a little over half a mile before our turn. I don't know. So we're going to go over here. Hopefully, it's going to maybe show some unique bicycles. We'll probably see some if we're losing, because we're not on 127. So, but we'll see some unique bicycles. I don't know if it'll tell history bicycles since it is called the bicycle.
Stop sign. Turn right onto County Road 18.
No, that's all right. But maybe the history of bicycles, because I did see one of those bicycles that has gravy on it. So, oh, purple marks. See them?
Oh yeah. Oh, there's actually in there too.
Yeah.
I want some of those.
In 3.8 miles, turn right onto County Road 18.
But yeah, I don't know if you didn't know about the Purple Martins down in Florida. They're at Epcot. They have a thing for Purple Martins. So we're looking at.
There's a bunch of them. When I was bringing Mom back last Sunday.
Yeah.
Amish have a bunch of them.
They have a bunch of those for the Purple Martins. Oh, look at this. That's a big farmhouse out in here. Way out there. It looks like they have a big house and everything.
I can't look. I got a face.
I know you can't look. Hey, Richard. Thanks for coming in. So, we are headed to New Bremen, since you just came in, and we are headed to the Bicycle Museum of America is where we're headed. And then after that, we are headed to Hilliard, Ohio, and we are going to the Early Television Museum as well. And what's neat about these is usually we're trying to find something because we're kind of on a budget, right? So the Bicycle Museum only costs $3 to get in per person. And then the Early Television Museum only costs $5, so a person. So today, our entry to get into these museums is only going to cost us about $16. Where some places we go, we pay that each of us, right? But so I think the only thing that's going to cost us today is going to be gasoline. So this is Yorkshire Corporation, this small town we're coming into. I don't know if we've been through here. We may have been through here sometime. But
that looks like an old school or something.
It looks like they converted it to something else.
It's like a house. They converted it to a house or an apartment.
Look at this little church. Looks like it used to be a house that they converted into a church. They got a bar.
This must be where the lady at work was telling me they come over to eat.
Stairway to Wellness, Therapy, Medical Massage.
I need to go there.
Yeah. One of the cups back here is rattling.
Yeah.
You don't have to mess with it. Don't worry about it. It should be fine. Yeah. I don't know if you guys find this interesting. Because I can understand maybe our drive would be interesting if you're not from a place like we're from, but if you're from somewhere like we're from, I don't know.
These vans, like there's cars parked along here.
Yeah.
If you look, the Cub Scouts are cleaning up the trash.
Oh wow! I can't look that way because you're in the way.
Sorry. That's the third one I've seen so far. And they're dressed in their uniform. They're picking up the trash.
Right. We've been live streaming for about 40 minutes, and we got about, it says, 14 minutes to our destination. So we'll be there at 9:54. I think they open at 10, so we're going to be a little early.
At the next stop sign, turn right.
funny because it's not really a right. It's kind of like just a turn to get on the road.
Stop sign. Turn right onto County Road 18.
So this would have been when you were going over there. You would already been on this coming.
I don't know.
Well, you said you had to take 118.
This is just 18.
Oh, I thought they said 118.
Maybe it was 18.
Even though on the thing it says Ohio 7 or State Route 705. What are you doing?
Something. He was turning.
All right, so
You want to turn left?
yeah, the next crossroad. There's going to be one road that goes off to the left, and then another road before it that goes off to the right before we get to it.
My watch.
What's that?
I think my watch would be.
Oh yeah, usually. I didn't know you was wearing your watch. So yeah, just farmhouses, and then we get to see little towns, little communities. Big farm out that way.
That house there reminds me of the one on the way to Muncie there. I think it's out of farmland.
This one over here.
Yeah, that great big one that sits off to the right. That's what that one reminds me of.
For a state route, it doesn't seem very busy, does it? All right. There's the road that goes off to the right.
Sorry, one more time. Turn left onto State Route 360.
What was that? She apologized. I've never
heard that.
No,
That was so weird.
We got some kind of big
Sorry.
area beside us. All right, so we're
Shelby County.
Yeah. Well, that's if we would have went straight. I guess we are in Shelby County now.
In 6.7 miles, turn right onto State Route 274.
Maybe I.
All right, this
I
isn't.
don't know how I came to New
We're on
Bremen.
state.
However, I made it to New Bremen from Portland, I'll never know.
Okay.
But the flag out there.
Yep. That's why I heard people talk about over in different countries. They thought it was weird how almost they have flags out, and they said they don't do that kind of stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd love to see our flag.
In the other country, you don't see their flag out as much flying, except for like over certain buildings.
I love the one on 28. It's so big. And the windiest days, it just looks so pretty.
So, what's this say here? Oh, we're going into Auglaize County. So Shelbyville's on that side. Auglaize is to the north of Darke County. So we really didn't go into Shelby County, did it? It said we were going from Darke County to Auglaize County.
It's so weird because the sign said Shelby County. But
Well, I think if we would have went that way, it would have been Shelby. So we must have been right at the corner of, well, not at the corner, but
when is the Mercer Darke County?
ooh, maybe Mercer's on that way.
Because I know Salina's in Mercer County.
Right.
I don't know.
So
I don't know.
So we would just, if we were Kelly, then you would know that we are, how would you want to say it? Just to the right of God's country is what she would say. Because that's what she calls Indiana, God's country. So we got a stop sign coming
But I
up here.
think there's something beautiful in every state.
Oh yeah, I do too.
Like,
So I don't. But when you live in this area and you see it over and over and over again, It just becomes, I guess, normal to you. Yeah. Oh, here's another big church coming up here.
That has to be an old house with this brick.
Oh yeah. Oh, those are cinder blocks. That's a cinder block house, not a.
That is.
Yeah. So. Church this is.
But this truck really got up here fast behind us.
I don't think this is.
Egypt.
Oh wow, we're in Egypt, everybody. Egypt, Ohio. So it's not. Is it a Catholic? All right, so then the building next to it's probably where the priests live. So, did you know that the priests actually live in the right behind our Catholic church?
Same way in Portland.
It's funny because you don't ever see them. You know what I mean? When we go to the bar in Greenville to play trivia, there is a Catholic priest that comes up and plays trivia. Has he ever come over and talked to us when you've been with us? No, he's come over and talked to us before. He's really nice. So trivia was a little hard this weekend, or this last week.
Hard?
Yeah.
Oh, it was a lot hard.
So, but I think the only reason why we got 9th is because of Kiana.
Those games, oh my word.
Yeah. So
what made me think of more cheesy.
Yeah. So if you guys didn't know, Heaven's roommates, well, her original roommates, they both left Florida, and her one roommate got married in Virginia, and her other 30 from us. So she was up here in an area where only people was with her. So I thought maybe that she kind of knew, and she knows something. But Heaven will be in. We lost, but next time we go, Heaven will be. So I'm repeating myself because I see us going in and out and losing. So I did not know we were going to be. They're not back roads really because they are state routes that we're on.
Yeah, but I think we probably could have went through Salina.
So that's a nice house right over there. It's kind of hard to see because of looking.
Mm-hmm.
And what's funny is I heard them talking about Indiana has corn and wheat fields. I've never seen a wheat field.
Really? You should. Oh, right here we're entering the Grand St. Mary.
St. Mary's, yes.
Did you see the church steeple? You can see it from.
No, I didn't see it.
You'll be able to see it when you see it.
Yeah, but I don't. Wow. If I turn that way, I don't. It's so far out. I don't think you would have been able to see it.
Just baffled you can see it.
So at the next stop sign, we're going to be making a right. All right, we're back. So the only bad thing is I know if we're losing signal, that means maybe the video is becoming very hard to watch. So I apologize. I did not know. When you live in areas like this is stuff you're going to go through. And usually when you get on one of these state routes, usually you don't lose that.
The next stop sign, turn right.
You think we'd be getting, if we're closer to St. Mary's,
you would think
Lake
that.
And stuff, you think that.
Yeah. So.
And it is a beautiful area.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever been to that side, St. Mary's to the lake. I've only been to Salina side.
This is where they have all the eagle nests.
Oh.
Dad used to love to come up here.
Yeah.
And watch it. And that big farmhouse over there.
Oh yeah. It's kind of hard to see. Oh, I guess as we get closer.
At the stop sign, turn right onto State Road 270.
So there's a lot of silos there, and there's a big barn. Makes you wonder if there's even a house there. If it's just sometimes people. Oh, there is a house. Well, that's a big house. You can see over the top of the. All right, we're getting ready to turn on 274. So we won't be live streaming from New Bremen to Hilliard. Okay.
So we're coming in.
So yeah, we're only 4 minutes away now. So we'll be coming in New Bremen here pretty soon.
I feel like Ohio is a bit more farmy than Indiana is. Like,
you think it is?
Yeah, I do.
I don't know.
I feel like, especially large farms.
So I do know, I don't know if it was this year or last year, Indiana passed Nebraska in the production of popcorn.
Really?
Yeah, we were the number one producer of popcorn one year.
I'm not a fan of popcorn.
What? You like maple
I
popcorn?
don't eat maple popcorn, but like,
You like caramel corn?
no, I do not.
You don't like caramel corn?
And I don't like popcorn balls at all.
So Margie doesn't like popcorn when we go to the movie theaters then, I guess.
I mean, I'll eat it. It's just not my.
Wow. Wow. This is something I wish I would have known before we got married. She doesn't like popcorn. She doesn't like chocolate. She doesn't like cherries. She doesn't like strawberries. She doesn't like watermelon.
But by golly, I love coffee. That's the important thing.
Unless it's from the place there in Portland.
Oh, that was the most horrible coffee I've ever had. Oh.
Yeah, but you got something in it.
It just makes, I will never get another coffee from there, ever.
Well, it makes you want to think maybe it wouldn't be so bad if it was black.
I should have just got regular coffee. Instead, no, I had to try this butterscotch thing.
Right.
And it was. Oh,
so we are coming into New Bremen. So right there on the water tower there says New Bremen. And the sign we passed. State champions for volleyball. Wow. Not this year, but they had several years on there.
I didn't realize New Bremen was this far away from us, though.
Yeah. Art Source, Ohio. Looks like they got a lot of neat sculptures out there. So.
Oh, this is where Crown's at.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. And they're hiring.
In half a mile, the destination is on your right. The Bicycle Museum of America.
The Bicycle Museum of America. We are headed there.
I couldn't even.
It says we are less than half a mile away right now.
Went to go to his house to see the lights. Okay, I'll get rid of that cup.
All right, so I'll go ahead. Flip
I'm sorry.
camera around. You're
Oh,
sorry. I don't think you can help the bumps.
Well, I didn't realize they were that like.
Oh, come on. All right. So we are in New Bremen right now, and we are almost to our destination. I want to thank all of you for coming in and joining us on this journey to our adventure. This video.
Destination is on your right.
Yep.
The Bicycle Museum of America.
Yep. So,
Arrived.
oh wow, Marge, you parked right in front of the place. So this video will be out on Monday, or not Monday, I'm sorry, Wednesday, because we usually do our first adventure video on Wednesday. So, but we will probably be posting a short today of the museum, and then a short the day before the video comes out. And then after we leave here, we'll be heading to Hilliard to the Early Television Museum. We will not be doing a live stream going there or a live stream home. We'll be on 70 going home. So
No offense, but isn't that an old drugstore? Look at that.
Well, it says right on it,
I know,
Schweitman's Drugs.
but you don't see that anymore. Like,
so, but that's gonna do it. So, guys, thank you for joining us. There's Margie.
bye.
So I hope you all have a good day, and we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye. All right, I need to turn my